Hello everyone. Today the topic that we're gonna discuss is web development. Today we're gonna create a HTML page which consists of a title, an image, some text, and a list of classes. We are using a VS Code to do this HTML page. First, type an exclamatory mark and then click enter. Here, the boilerplate code is displayed. So, what is this boilerplate? So, these are the section of code that are repeated in multiple places with little to no variation. So here the doc type HTML is this line declares the document type as HTML, which tells the web browser what type of document to expect and how to pass the document. So the doc type declaration is mandatory in HTML documents and is placed at the very beginning of the documents before the HTML tag. In this case, the document type is simply HTML, which is standard document type for HTML5 document. This declaration informs the web browser that the document is an HTML5 document and should be rendered accordingly. So the second line of this code is, this line starts with the HTML document and sets the language of the document to English. The HTML tag denotes the start of the HTML document and the lang attribute specifies the language of the document. In this case, the lang attribute is set to EN, which is a language code for English. Specifying the language of the document can be useful for search engines and screen readers, as it helps these tools to understand the content of the page and provide better search results and accessibility. So the third line of this code is head. This line starts the head section of the HTML document. The head section contains the metadata about the document, such as title of the page, links to the external style sheets or script sheets, and other information that is not displayed on the page itself. So the head section typically includes elements such as title, meta, link, and script. In this case, the head section includes several meta elements that set the character set, compatibility settings, and viewport settings for the page, as well as the title element that sets the little title of the page. Here, the body tag is defined. So the body tag is used to define the visible content of the HTML document. All visible elements of a web page, such as text, images, videos, forms, etc., are typically enclosed within the body tags. The body tag is used in conjunction with the head tag to define a complete HTML document. Any content placed within the doc tag will be displayed in the web browser window when the page is loaded. For example, the code provided the div element that displays the title of the page, the image, and text about the class are all contained within the body tag. Now let's create a HTML page which consists of a title, an image, and some text and the list of classes. So here in the body tag, let's add a div tag. So what is this div tag? So the div tag is a block level element that is used to group other HTML elements together and apply styles to them. It does not have any specific semantics meaning and is often used as a container for other HTML elements that needs to be styled together. So the div tag can be used to create sections of a web page such as header, footer, navigation, menus, and content areas. It is a very flexible element that can be used in the variety of ways to structure and style the content of a page. So in the code that we're gonna do is the div tag is used to create three separate content sections: one for the title of the page, one for the image, and one for the text about the class. So these sections can be styled in CSS, but here we are not doing any CSS, but we stick to the HTML. So here let's add a title. And then close the div tag. Now let's add an image to the HTML page. To add an image, we have to type a tag called img and then src. Src is the source. So what is this image tag? So the image tag is used to display images on a web page. It is a self-closing tag and does not require a closing tag. So the image tag requires the src attribute, which specifies the URL or file path of the image to be displayed. In this code, the img tag is used to display an image of a computer keyboard. Here, the image can be selected from the system or can be selected from the web. So let's go to the Microsoft Word and then now select any image. So here I am selecting this image. Copy the image URL and then now go to this code, paste in the image tag. So the src is the file path name or the source of the file. Then close this tag. So now let's add another div tag. This div tag is used to create a division or a container on a web page. So here we'll add some text. So let's type the subject. After this, let's give a break br tag, so it gives a space in the web page. Let's add another div tag and let's create another. Let's give another text. Now let's add a DL tag. So what is this DL tag? So the DL tag is used to define a description list in the HTML. It is typically used to provide a list of terms and their corresponding definitions, but can be used for other types of descriptive content as well. So the DL tag is typically used in conjunction with the two other tags, that is definition term or definition description. In this code, the DL tag is used to create a list of class hours with each hour listed as a separate list items. So now let's add a text. So now let's add a OL tag. So what is this OL tag? So OL tag is an ordered list in an HTML. An ordered list is a list of items that are sequentially numbered or coded in some ways. Each item in the list is represented by an LI, which is a list item tag. So the OL tag provides the overall structure for the list and is typically used in conjunction with the LI tag to create a list of numbered or ordered items. In this code provided, the OL tag is used to create a numbered list of class hours. Each hour is listed as a separate LI items within the OL tag. So let's add a period names. WTA. E1, which is a professional elective. which is an open directive. So overall, these lines creates a DL element that displays a description list labels and an order list OL with each list item represented by an LI element. Each list item represents a class. And then we close with the OL tag, the order list, and then body tag, and then finally the HTML tag. So now let's run the program. Go here and then click on go live. After clicking, a new web page will open. After we click on the go live server, the new page will be opened. Here the output will be displayed. As we can see here, the title is displayed, and then image, and then the division where we type the text. Another day we type the text, and then here the description list, and here the order list. So that's all for now. Thanks. Have a nice day.